Hi, my name's Abe Elias, field editor for Knives Illustrated magazine and master craftsman and owner of Diving Sparrow Knife Works. I've had a lot of customers get a hold of some of my knives and they wanted to know how to sharpen up a micro beveled convex edge. So for what we're going to do today, for the customers out there and for anybody else who's interested, I'm just going to run through a quick tutorial on how you properly sharpen or make a little sharpening jig for a micro convex bevel. It's relatively simple. What we do is you take a foam, either a stiff foam or a rather thin foam that's kind of got a lot of give to it. Mouse pads usually are fairly stiff. They make a good pad for it. Or sometimes you can go out, this I got from a surplus store for 99 cents, and it's got a little bit more give to it than say a mouse pad foam does. What you simply do is you get yourself a piece of wood, so that way you form yourself a strop. You can either make it a thick piece of wood like this is maple, or this is a 1/4 inch piece of plywood, and it itself has a little flex to it, so it'll give you a little bit more curve for your convexing. Simply lay it over top of the piece of foam that you're going to cut out. Take a knife and cut out a strip of foam that matches your piece of wood. Then what I like to do is I like to take a little 77 adhesive, Super 77 adhesive from 3M, and I'll go spray down my piece of foam and my piece of adhesive and adhere it to the board. And for a quick example, I've got an old piece of sanding belt here. I'll just stick that right on there like this. And you can do that with an 8x10 sheet of sandpaper too. Cut a strip off. Now, when you want to form your micro bevel or maintenance an older micro bevel, what you simply do is like a strop, like with a razor, move backwards and follow through with one smooth motion from tip to the back. Press down hard, and the give of the foam will give you that little bit of give to keep a convex edge going. And that'll do a micro bevel, convex edge. If you want something for a larger convex grind, definitely use a thicker piece of foam with a lot more give to it. Or what you can do is, for instance, this is a 1/4 inch. It doesn't have too much give to it, but a paint stick will have quite a bit more give to it. And when you're using it, if you strop on it, just give it a little flex and press down at the same time. Again, with some foam and sandpaper on there, and that will turn around and conform to the convex edge of the blade, maintenance the edge and sharpen it up again. And to finish off any sharpening, doesn't have to be convex sharpening, but to finish off any sharpening, it's always nice to turn around and give it a little stropping. You can use the same technique that I just showed you here with a piece of leather and a board again. Take a piece of leather, measure it out to the board, spray adhesive the board, and spray adhesive the leather. The two surfaces being sprayed together will make the adhesive stronger. Let it dry a little bit, stick it on, and then use the leather for stropping. And if you really want to do a really good job on it and give it a polish along with the deburring, take some rouge, green rouge or red rouge, or even white rouge. Those three are good. Black's a little too gritty, so a little too heavy of a rouge. And rub it into the leather until the leather gets impermeated to the point where it's almost a saturated strap of rouge itself. And then just keep working your knife backwards. That'll do you for any kind of sharpening. Thanks for checking in with Diving Sparrow Knife Works. And remember, Diving Sparrow Knife Works will be at the Blade Show in Atlanta, 2009, May 29th, 30th, 31st. I hope to see you there. Check for me in aisle 22.